on site. Nice. He's going to site. Nice.
Yeah. Lol.
Nice.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Yeah, oh my god.
Oof.
Oh, they're scared now. Oh, predictable. No!
What? What the fuck? No damage, I swear.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Oh my god!
0 damage, bro.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
That...
Ah, this guy again.
A and B, oh my god.
Fucking this one.
Why is this guy? On your left.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that little montage at the start of this video. I've been having a lot of fun with the Enfield 1917 recently, and I thought that to truly do this weapon justice, I might as well talk a little bit about what makes it so great. In the background, you'll be able to watch me badly playing free-for-all with this thing, and that should also let you guys get an impression of how this weapon does in a fast-paced setting. So, starting off, snipers and warface don't really make a lot of sense. Stats-wise, the gun is shown to have a 350 damage per shot output, but this is actually just a complete lie. The reality is that the gun has better multipliers than most other bolt-action snipers, like the Kraken or the AX or the MSR, bringing its damage up to the torso, to the torso up to 378, and the damage to the arms and legs up to 455. Yes, that is 455 damage to the arms and legs. Now, this trait of having a 1.08 torso multiplier and 1.3 limb multipliers is also shared by weapons like the SV98, the DVL, and the VKS. Which, that means that these 4 snipers will almost never get you a knockdown. Now, there's one caveat to this, never get a knockdown rule, and that is if the enemy is using an anti-sniper vest, which you'll see right here. There you go, I got a knockdown. Now, I'm actually pretty lucky that a person was using that in this free-for-all, because I got to show off that, you still can get knockdowns if the enemy's using, a terrible armor. Now, in my opinion, it would be great if the developers updated the stats or the description to reflect the higher damage of these weapons, and not allow most people to assume that the weapon only deals 350 damage. The next most important stat is the scope-in speed. 90 milliseconds has been the standard scope-in speed for all recently released bolt-action snipers, and the Enfield is no different. This is the same speed shared with the DVL, the SV, and the Kraken, and also where most of the top-tier snipers sit. So, snipers like the AX308 have a 91 millisecond scope-in speed. The Remington MSR has an 87.5 scope-in speed. So, what else? The Stayer Scout has an 80 millisecond scope-in speed, so very slightly faster. But by and large, this is where all of the top-tier snipers sit on terms of scope-in speed. And those two factors alone, the really high damage and the really fast scope-in speed, push this sniper into the top tier. This is one of the top-tier snipers. Now, the next most important stat is the fire rate. The fire rate's 47 rounds per minute, which is pretty average for a top-tier sniper. It's not particularly fast, but it's also not slow, right? So, in comparison, SV98 46, VKS 47, DVL 48. It's all pretty average. Like if you've used any of the top-tier snipers, this is going to feel really, really, really average. Now, next thing, the clip size, and it is actually a clip, not a magazine, comes in at 6, which is more than enough bullets to ace a team in ranked. So that is if you're a literal god. More shots would have been nice, like 8 on the DVL or 7 on the VKS, but it's still rarely noticeable. The reload speed is also nice and average. It's the same as the SV98, I'm pretty sure. Range does not really matter on snipers, as most engagements are going to be within 60 meters. The hip fire spread and the recoil are both pretty normal. That is bad and bad. And that's pretty much it for all of the regular on-paper stats for the Enfield 1917. However, there are a couple unusual quirks to the sniper that aren't gotten across to the stats, or aren't gotten across with the stats on paper, right? So a person who's looking at these stats and trying to decide whether or not this is a good sniper is not going to realize that while sprinting and reloading, there's actually very little screen shake. This is a trait that's shared with the Remington MSR, and I'm gonna toss in some footage here. Hopefully you can see it now, of what I'm talking about. Okay, so when you're sprinting with this gun, the screen does not shake. So I think in this clip I'm showing the motion, which has a lot of screen shake when you sprint, and then I do a comparison with the Remington MSR, which is one of those snipers, along with the Enfield, that does not shake the screen when you're sprinting. And this seems like a very small quirk to have, however, it's actually very, very good. And the reason why is that your aim is never thrown off when you're sprinting, and that means that you can keep your aim exactly on target. You can line up quick scopes even when you're traversing the map. Another great feature of the sniper is the very fast recoil reset. Now, ideally a sniper wouldn't have as much recoil as the Enfield, but at least the recoil goes away really, really fast, and you're able to line up a second shot very, very quickly. And hopefully you guys can see that in this free-for-all, that, you know, I take a shot and there's a little bump, but that bump goes away very fast, and I'm more than ready enough to line up the next shot. Now, that's about all you need to know about the Enfield 1917. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. At some point in the future I might do a best free-to-play sniper class setup, but if anyone wants a quick recommendation, if you're a free-to-play player, go and craft the DVL-10 just now. It's the best free-to-play sniper. The Orsis used to be the best free-to-play sniper, but now that the DVL is in crafting, it is absolutely 100% the best free-to-play sniper. Go and get the DVL. And it's also actually very comparable to this gun, this Enfield 1917. So, enjoy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you later. Goodbye. Bye-bye.